Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Star Wars and the Star Wars saga and the controversy that is surrounding it. Also, there is new Alita news, and there is a Funko Pop that is taking some serious pre-order heat right now. It's on fire from what my locals is telling me, and that is really awesome because Funko Pops are not really hot as they used to be, but the pre-order numbers for this one is very cool, and I will get to that later in the video. However, let's get into the Daisy Wrigley interview that was taken by the UK Guardian. So I'm going to read to you the sumdown that the Washington Post put out, which is snippets from the UK interview. Now there's a lot of videos on this, and I'm just going to say it now. I don't care about your politics. I don't care about any of this. I'm looking at this from just an open mindset, as so should you. So let's just get right into it. And so Daisy Wrigley is the main protagonist in Star Wars since Force Awakens, and she will be the main protagonist again in Rise of Skywalker, which is the last installment to the Disney portions of the Star Wars saga. So I want you to listen to this because it's very interesting. Disney doesn't have her on any sort of rhetorical leash when it comes to politics, particularly about President Trump. A rhetorical leash. So basically, like, we have never seen a Disney contract. Personally, I haven't. But apparently, just from that statement, Disney controls what their actors and actresses can say publicly. That is very interesting, and I'm sure a lot of people probably overlooked that in the interview, but that to me is very disturbing and very just out there. It's like a gag order. But with like, oh, you cannot say that. You cannot do that because you'd be, and I guess they could sue or you could be fined if you break that obligation that you made in your contract. So the UK Guardian, for a wide-ranging interview, when the conversation veered into U.S. politics, Miss Wrigley, and I quote, said that Americans must suffer some form of mental illness to support the Republican president. I'll read that again. Miss Wrigley said that Americans must suffer some form of mental illness to support the Republican president. That is so ridiculous to say and completely outrageous, because it's not just like, oh, all conservatives who support the Republican president or have some form of mental. No, it's Americans. You could be Democrat, you could be anyone who supports the president has some form of mental illness. To Miss Wrigley, that is, in my opinion, very wrong to say and very stupid, because Rise of Skywalker is launching the 20th. This interview was taken the 9th. That is incredibly stupid to do, because the people who support the president, whether you do or not, that is completely up to you, and it's perfectly fine if you do. I totally support you. But what Daisy Wrigley did was, the people who support Trump and the people who supported the other candidate, they split that line right in half. Again, pinning the two. And not only that, but dividing the most important thing right now, the Disney audience, which is so stupid. 10 days before your movie airs. And let me again quote this woman, because this is just, it boggles my mind of the ignorance that this person has. That this and I'll read again. Miss oh my God, Miss Wrigley said that Americans must suffer some form of mental illness to support the Republican president. Now, this is a form of bullying, and why I say this, and you might be like, well, that's a kind of a dumb thing, like a little gut punch to say it. And why I say it is because this is a person who deleted their social media of people apparently attacking her and making fun of her. But yet she will go out and call half of America saying that they suffer from some mental illness. It's completely stupid. And it's literally outrageous. And she does owe the American people an apology. That's just fact. And that's just, not, I shouldn't say fact, but it's just how it should be. I mean, people today are just so ridiculous. But it doesn't get any better in this interview. It keeps going on. And I'll continue. Given that Disney owns Star Wars, is she conscious of what issues she can talk about publicly? Writer Nosheen Lapal opinion for an interview published over the weekend. Does she have to modify, say, her politics? And Daisy Wrigley replied, no, I do not feel I have to edit what I say. The things that make me angry are the things that make everyone angry, she replied. Really? The things that make me angry are the things that make everyone angry. What an entitled little piece of shit. A major brat. That's what she is. She's just a brat. I mean, how big of an asshole, self-centered asshole, I should say, do you have to be to even say something like that? The things that make me angry are the things that make everyone angry. It's that elitist mindset, you know. It's like, if I feel this way, everyone feels this way, and if you don't feel the way that I do, you suffer from some kind of mental illness. You know, ugh. Now I see why Disney puts gag orders on there. Like, I'm not saying it's a gag order. I'm just saying it's kind of like one. Basically, like duct taping their mouths on what they can say when they enter in a contract with them, because apparently these actors and actresses are fucking stupid, like, and completely ignorant. Now, it goes on. She replied, everyone is annoyed with Prime Minister Boris Johnson. This is a Prime Minister, I believe, of the UK or Britain. I'm not really, no, I don't really know that much about overseas politics, and I don't really care to know. But it goes on. Everyone has an issue with Trump. Every sane person, anyway. Again, with that stupidity, and it doesn't. It's like she keeps sinking herself, and it's just so dumb that she would literally split the audience in half. I mean, this is like Brie Larson, like, said some stupid shit, but this makes Brie Larson's comments and her actions seem weak, like nothing happened. I mean, Daisy, I'm happy she's not on social media because, excuse me, because all you're going to hear is this hatred and to keep splitting the two parties down the line, where the conservatives are all haters, mental illness, as she would say, or not sane, and only the people who believe what she believes is the chosen ones, you know. And it's just so dumb already, and it's just ideological superiority to people who support the president. It's just really, really wrong and really bad. As Americans and as fans, we shouldn't let things like this bother us, but since this stuff is in our face every day, and to not only say like, oh, only conservatives, no, it's all Americans who suffer from mental illness if they support the Republican president. And it's just, in my opinion, it's just sad. But the worst thing is, and what's Disney knows it's heading for a crash with the Rise of Skywalker. And why I say that is Disney is already projecting it will gross over $1 billion. That's with the Chinese market. That's really bad for a Star Wars film. Force Awakens, I believe, had $1.8 billion worldwide. I forgot the Last Jedi numbers, but they were pretty high in the range, I think, of like 1.5 billion or something like that. This is the final part of the saga. The final movie for the Skywalker lineage. This is huge. This is like Return of the King. Supposedly, Return of the King for Lord of the Rings. I mean, this is supposed to be huge, you know? And they're doing this. Their actors and actresses just can't shut up. 10 days before this movie is supposed to be released. It's insane. Right now, it's got 8 days till it's released. I'm seeing the movie for free, but I went on the Disney Facebook page. I went on the Star Wars Facebook page. I went on through the groups for comic books, because Star Wars does have a major canon, which is the whole comics. They also own books, I should say write books and stuff like that. And it's all the same. People are saying they're going to boycott this. They don't want to give Disney their money anymore. But however, you know, I don't say boycott it, because it could be a really good movie. But then again, the stupidity continues, and it kind of makes me not want to see it. But at the same time, I think everyone should enjoy Star Wars, even though the storylines are really bad. Just like, I mean, The Last Jedi was a complete and utter failure, story-wise and logic-wise. But I don't think people should boycott it because of the stupidity of an actress. However, the reason, and the main reason I have a problem with this right now, and I wouldn't personally, that's my phone, I wouldn't pay to see this, in my perspective, because I'm seeing it for free, so I'm not giving Disney any money, and is one of the actors released the script. Apparently this has been debated, and it's really bad. They thought it was one of the main stars. It's not Poe. I forgot the other guy's name. But anyways, it was leaked, and what confirmed this was one of the stars came out. I believe it was Daisy, saying that yes, the script and the ending is out there. And I'm sitting there like reading this again, Mr. Wrigley confirming that there is an ending and the script has been leaked. And every script and ending that I have seen online has been fucking terrible. To even like, usually people go around, oh no, it hasn't been leaked, nothing's been leaked, that's just like, no, well, these sites will do anything for clicks, you know, the normal stuff. No, oh yeah, it's out there. Like, everyone, like, you look at all the shit that's out there, it's all bad, like, oh my god. And then I've been looking at YouTube videos and reading the comment sections on this, and they're trashing this. I don't know what's going to happen. I do think it might crack 1 billion. I don't know. I think this is going to be a very bad release for Disney. And I guarantee it. The feminists are going to come out of the woodwork blaming men. Oh, but it's because, I mean, look what happened to Charlie's Angels. The biggest bomb of the year. Because white men and men can't stand League women. It's like, oh my god, hello, Aliga, bitch. Like, come on. It's just so sickening with these actresses and actors already. But to say the script is out is dumb. It's just so dumb. But moving on to a better note, The Mandalorian is, if you haven't watched my previous video, is the #1 streaming show of 2019. This is a really incredible TV show. Well, I shouldn't say TV show, streamer show, but whatever you want to call it, it's fine. It's really an amazing show. Of course, it's been attacked massively, which isn't really that fair. But I just watched episode 5 at the barber while I was getting my hair cut, which is a little weird for some people, because usually you go to the barber, you don't get those TVs, but mine does, and that's how I watched episode 5. I was shocked at because Disney did acquire Warner Brothers. If you look at the girl with the pit droids, I'm going to rewatch the episode tonight, but if you look at the girl with the pit droids, she looks like Ripley from Aliens, with the curly 80s hair look, the space suit, and she's holding Baby Yoda. I'm like, I'm like, oh my god, I'm waiting for a Baby Yoda to pop out of someone's chest by the end of the show. I mean, that is so Daisy. I'm sorry, Ripley from Aliens. It was such a giveaway in my opinion. Also, if you watch Firefly, now I know a lot of people might see this as a stretch, but the Mandalorian ship from the Firefly, if you raise the nose of the ship, and with the two engines on the side, doesn't that look like the Firefly a little bit? The Serenity? Doesn't that look like Serenity a little bit? Or it could be just me. But the Daisy Ripley thing was incredible. I thought that was like, really? You're taking things now from the things that you brought and like putting them in the Star Wars thing? Like, I wonder if anyone else caught that. And also, in episode 4, you could see the Predator with the infrared, and it reminded me so much of Predator. And it was funny because Disney now owns Aliens versus Predator. And now with episode 5, they have basically the Ripley knockoff there, and I was like, no way. Ugh. I hope someone else makes that connection, and if you see it, please tell me in the comments. I just think they're reaching out there. And also, thing I had a problem with with episode 5 was the pit droids. They're usually for the pit crews for pod racing. I don't know why they were on the planet for to help the Mandalorian. I wasn't really watching too closely because I was getting my hair cut, but I was just really blown away from the Ripley knockoff there. That was kind of funny. And moving on, Baby Yoda is now probably the #1 pre-ordered Funko Pop of the year. My locals pre-orders is nuts. It's pages long. They're having 2 of them. They're having a 16-inch and they're having the regular version. Both look the same. You can get one for $8.95, I believe. And the big one, of course, is going to be over $29 plus because of taxes. So with the pre-order, you can get them at Target. If you don't have a locals, you can also, if you don't live near really any major chains, you can also order them online. Target does take pre-orders online for Funko, which is really nice. And I don't believe Walmart does. I haven't checked that yet, but I do know Walmart does sell Funko, but I don't know for the Yoga pre-order if they're doing that, but I definitely know Target is. And it looks adorable. It looks amazing. Go check it out. And I hope you pre-order it because I'm going to pre-order it too. The Baby Yoga Army. And the next thing, the thing that bothers me because they had the subtitles rolling too, because of, when you get your hair cut, that's all you hear is the buzzers. And and you can't really hear what's going on. That's why I'm going to rewatch it again. Is they call it child yoga in the subtitles. I was like, no, I think it was child yoga. It was a child alien. I forgot which one. It just made me laugh because like they don't have a name for this. Like no one knows Baby Yoga's name. We're just calling it Baby Yoga. It could be like Yankatsutia. Like we don't know, and I can't wait. That's going to be probably the biggest reveal of The Mandalorian is what's Baby Yoga's name. I know a lot of people are like, well, the revealing of the Mandalorian's face would be like, no, you already know what he looks like. Just Google the cast. That's what he looks like. Also, it was confirmed that there is more than one actor who plays the Mandalorian. Not big actors, by the way. This is like basically no movies, like no name. I don't want to be rude, but like no name actors who play it. And you can actually see in some of the film that his muscle tone changes a little bit if you look at the episodes. It's kind of funny. And I noticed that time because he was like really, really slim in episode 5. So that's very interesting. I can't wait for episode 6. But these pre-orders are going crazy. And I can't wait to see the Funko channels show this like nuts. And I can't wait to hold one in my hand because I am a Funkoholic. I have Oh my god, 44 pops now? That's a lot. That might not sound like a lot until you try to stack them and you don't really have any wall space left. uh, you man gotta love it. But now, to the Alita news. Alita has been trending on Twitter for the hashtag Alita sequel. This is coming from the interview with one of the producers from Alita, and basically, pester and beg Disney to make a sequel. And basically what it says is right here. There has been a hashtag called Alita sequel, and it's spiked on Twitter and has been posted approximately 33,000 times. That is huge. Most of the, from my understanding, most of the Alita army does not have a Twitter account. And the people I meet out in public don't really even use Twitter. Again, I only think Twitter is really relevant because of the president's even on it. And without him, I don't think Twitter would probably even be around today. As silly as, I mean, a lot of people might find that silly, but I think that's how it is today. Because I don't even have a Twitter account. I'm like trying to be the social media dude. Like, yeah, it's like a pointless platform in my opinion. But it did get posted 33,000 times. That is huge. Whether Disney has acknowledged it is yet to be confirmed, of course, and I don't think they're going to even say something about it. There's also been a petition on change.org that has over 129,000 signatures. I remember when that was at 70,000, so that's pretty cool. It does fall short of the 150,000 goal. So if you haven't signed the petition, please go sign it. That would be amazing. We're very close to the goal of 150,000. That would be incredible. Once the sequel has been greenlit, if it does get greenlit, it'll take some time for the production to start. Basically 12 to 18 months to write just a script. Then you have to do 6 to 10 months of pre-production. Then you have to do a 6-month shoot. And then you have to do a year of post-production. So you're looking at 2 to 3 years of plus, I should say, of trying to make this movie. Even just make the movie, not even wait for Disney to say, oh, we're going to greenlight it right now. So it's going to be a long time before we see another Alita movie. And that's the harsh fact. The thing that we're waiting for right now is the Disney to acknowledge this and just say something. Even if it's a no, it still takes out the mystery and the, oh god, I wish, like, you know, but it's like, oh, it's no, alright, I get it. And it's like, oh yes, then you'd be like, oh my god. But for them not to even acknowledge the Alita army is horrible. I do wish Rosa would talk to somebody. I know that Disney is intimidating, especially with that reveal from the contract, that they basically strong arm them or whatever to I hate saying the word gag order, but it's kind of like that, say what they can say or not. And again, Disney can break people's careers. They basically own everything. I mean, it's really bad in the movie sector. And I mean, they even own the TV rights to Digimon. Just think about that. Yeah. But I just wish the cast would stand up and say, and try to talk to some executives at Disney. You know, and I know it could be intimidating, but this movie really made Rosa's career. And if I was Rosa, I would be, you know, basically begging Disney myself instead of asking these amazing fans who are trying to get these things done. But I honestly think Disney really doesn't care, and I don't think any time in the future we're going to see an Alita 2 because of, you know, not only because of Star Wars and stuff like that, but they just don't. I mean, they tried to shadow ban the hashtag Alita Army page on Twitter, and they attacked the group before. Not Disney, but feminists and all this stuff have attacked Alita before. So I don't think Disney wants to step into that realm. and battle through it. But yet they'll put people like Daisy Wrigley out there and, you know, drag their entire multi-billion-dollar franchise to the mud like a moron. But you know, that's what it is. It's Disney, you know. But I really do wish I mean, if I could, you know, I'd buy a Liga tomorrow, but I can't because I'm not a billionaire. And yeah, but I just hope this isn't a Legend of Dragoon thing where we have to wait so long and just hope for a sequel or a remaster. There ain't gonna be no remaster of this, but you know, ugh. Come on, Disney, and come on, Rosa and James Cameron, step up. And by the way, if you guys like this video, if you like the content, hit that like button, and if you guys want to subscribe for more, and you know, just join me on this awesome channel, just hit the subscribe button. I'll be very thankful for that. And also in the future, I'm having stuff coming the 19th that's going to boost production level on this channel, so it's going to be very exciting. This video went over 26 minutes, which is horrible. But there is just so much to unpack today, and I hope you guys check out my other videos too. They're a lot shorter, but they're very good. And again, the production level of this channel is going to be very much better, and I will be doing things like giveaways and etc. of high value items, so in the future. So if you guys want to hit that subscribe button, and if you want to be a part of that, you know, that'd be amazing. But I'll see you guys in the next one, and thank you for listening to me for this long. Have fun, guys.